Welcome to OOTO Today, we are focusing on a single powerful concept, the fact that your life changes the moment you make a deliberate personal choice. We are starting with a clear objective. Targeting life changes in an instant results in a significant impact on both your mental and physical health. To follow this protocol, you will need a pen and paper. Before we move forward, identify one specific health struggle you are committed to resolving during this broadcast. There is a vital prerequisite here. For an instant change to take hold, you must have a foundation in place, specifically a basic routine, a health plan, and a consistent sleep process. This baseline separates a permanent transformation from a temporary fix. A solid routine provides the structure your brain needs to turn a sudden psychological shift into a lasting physical habit. Step 1 is to change your state. Your physical posture is a biological tool. It dictates your ability to solve problems and process new information. When you are slumped or tired, your brain creates a scotoma, a mental blind spot. In this state, your mind is literally unable to see the solutions that are right in front of you. Break that scotoma right now. Sit up straight, pull your shoulders back, and take a deep breath. You are physically signaling to your nervous system that you are ready to engage. Step 2 is to rewrite your story. This is based on the research of Carol Dweck and her framework of the growth mindset. This diagram shows the mechanical difference. A fixed mindset views a failure as a terminal point, a reason to stop. A growth mindset processes that same failure as information, using it as a bridge to reach the next level of competence. Reframing your past this way turns every setback into a necessary data point. You aren't failing, you are collecting the information required to move forward. You're listening to OOTO with research by author Paul Bulow. When you physically align your posture and simultaneously rewrite your internal narrative, you eliminate the psychological limits that usually hold you back. Step 3 is to select your keystone habit. Remember, targeting instant changes is the most effective way to build healthy, long-term routines. Author Charles Duhigg found that you don't need to change everything at once. Identifying and altering one small, high-impact routine creates a domino effect that shifts the rest of your life. However, we must also acknowledge the reality of external change. Sometimes life is altered instantly by forces completely outside of our control. Sudden illness, an accident, or a massive tragedy like the Beirut explosion can shatter your reality in a single second. Joan Didion captured this in her notes on grief. Life changes fast. Life changes in the instant, the ordinary instant. You sit down to dinner, and life as you know it changes. We cannot predict these catastrophic events, but even in the face of uncontrollable tragedy, our internal response, how we choose to meet that new reality, remains our own. You're listening to OOTV with research by author Paul Bulow. Step 4 is to apply leverage. If you have struggled to change in the past, it isn't because you lack the ability, it is because you haven't yet found the right drive. We use neuroassociative conditioning to fix this. You must consciously link unbearable, massive pain to the act of staying the same. By viewing the failures of the past, the frustrations of the present, and the consequences of the future all at once, you remove the brain's mental escape hatches. On your paper, write down the specific, massive pain you will suffer 5 years from now if you do not adopt your keystone habit today. Be graphic and honest with yourself. This creates a neuroassociative trigger. By linking deep discomfort to your old behavior, you are training your mind to see the new habit as the only path toward relief. You now have a 4-step protocol. Adjust your posture, rewrite your story, select your keystone habit, and apply leverage. Following these steps allows you to bypass months of struggle. You are choosing a psychological shift that happens in a fraction of a second. Viktor Frankl realized that even in the most horrific circumstances, the ultimate human freedom is the ability to choose one's own attitude. Take action now. Set an alarm on your phone for tomorrow morning. This turns a flash of inspiration into a permanent daily habit. You're listening to OOTV with research by author Paul Bulow. We conclude with this. Targeting life changes in an instant provides the momentum necessary to improve your mental and physical health. As you leave today, remember that the power of resilience and the freedom of choice are always in your hands. Progress starts the very moment you decide.